Hello everybody, welcome back to Lviv International Airport. Now today is a lovely day at Lviv Airport. Now this video is the second episode of the Europe trip. Now today is July 15th, 2021, and today I will be flying from Lviv to the capital of Albania, Tirana. Now today we are flying with Sky Up Airlines. Fun facts about Sky Up Airlines. This is the newest airline in Ukraine, and it is a budget airline that has quickly grew in size, and it became a huge competition to the flag carrier of Ukraine, which is Ukraine International Airlines. But while I'm saying that, let's head over to check-in. Now check-in today was pretty quick and easy. Now there was a line when we got there, but it took around 20 minutes and we were checked in. After check-in, we went through security and passport control, and we went to the departure lounge. Now during this time at Lviv Airport, there was a lot of flights departing and arriving. Most of them were, of course, Wizz Air and Sky Up Airlines. But we did have a few interesting ones. For example, this Windrose ATR 72. Now he is going to be departing. No, actually, he did arrive from Kiev. So that's a unique visitor. Not really, at this time. And also, we had an Austrian Embraer 190. While we wait for the flight to depart, I got a cup of coffee and I did a fun thing. I actually edited Lviv International Airport update number 4 or 5, I think, in the airport today. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I also did some plane spotting as there was a couple of flights departing and also arriving. Now after the nice refreshment of getting a cup of coffee, it was time for boarding. Now, the moment they called for boarding, all the people from the flight just swarmed to the gate and they were like, I want to be the first one. So, that is a common thing in Ukraine or anywhere probably in, like Eastern Europe, former USSR parts. There's just a common sight that you'll see there. So, yeah. Now, finally, it was my turn to board the flight. Now, I didn't know how the plane's gonna be, how is this cabin crew gonna be, if they're gonna be friendly or anything, because I didn't flow SkyUp before and I wasn't expecting anything that crazy, because they are a budget airline, so I wasn't expecting getting a meal on board. But when we got to the plane, the cabin crew was really friendly and nice. Now they were doing an excellent job of actually checking if people were properly wearing their masks, because that is a common thing in Ukraine, and also that I'll see in Albania, that people either do not wear their masks or they just put them on their chin. Now my seat for this flight today is 18A, and now this variant of the Boeing 737-800 is an older variant. Now what I mean by that is there's no Boeing Sky interior mood lighting. I think that's what it's called. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. But anyways, now this seat really reminds me of the Spirit Airlines product for two reasons. There is no actual seat back pocket. You just have this like thing in the seat, which is actually a piece of plastic in the seat. You don't actually have the what most airlines have, like for example most of the flag carriers. Now also there was surprisingly a lot of leg room, so you could stretch out your legs, and it was perfectly fine for this 1.5 hour flight. Now taking off from Lviv, we actually almost missed a thunderstorm that was approaching for Lviv. Now the takeoff was pretty quick, and we were up in the air in no time. Now when we got in the air, the views were beautiful. There was white clouds, but that wasn't the best part of the flight. that part was still approaching us. Now, our approach to Tirana was a very beautiful one indeed. The views on this flight were some of the most amazing ones I've ever seen. There was beautiful mountains and sceneries, mostly on the approach of the flight. Now, sometimes the service on the flight doesn't really matter if everything else is good, and that is what exactly happened in this flight. Now, of course, Sky Up Airlines is a budget airline, so the only service we got was a cup of water, which I would even say that was pretty good because, I never flew with a budget airline in the US, but I don't think they serve a cup of water for free to every passenger. But here it is. Enjoy the landing to Tirana. Now, so what are my thoughts on this flight to Albania? Now, I think Sky Up Airlines is a pretty good budget airline. It's up there with Wizz Air and things like that. But I would say what they need to improve on is, I guess, the passengers need to improve. You see, there was nothing wrong with the crew or anything like that, but the passengers were the annoying part. They were always talking, and some of them would just stand up in the middle of the flight and just stand there. They would just like go to someone and they'd be like blah 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 blah. That's the most annoying part, but I guess you can't change that. So I guess what I would give Sky Up Airlines, I would probably give them like a 7 out of 10. The service, it's a 1 hour flight. What else could you expect? A cup of water is pretty nice. It is a budget airline after all, so I am rating it on the budget airline scale. And yeah, the flight was quick and easy. The views, that is the best part of the flight. And yeah, now I'm gonna enjoy, well, I already did enjoy my stay in Albania, but I will be having another video from Albania this week, so I hope you enjoyed this one and fly safe.